Hey beautiful Leo, welcome back to my channel. I hope that all is well with you. This is a weekly intuitive reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leo signs. Thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, subscriptions. I appreciate each and every one of you. I've already pre-shuffled the cards prior to recording. If the messages here do not resonate, Leo, you are free to check your other signs as well for important messages, okay? Here we go. What's going on for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Leo need to know, need to be aware of this week? Let's see. First card out is the Star. Yes, we are moving in Aquarius season. This card talks about healing. This card talks about recovery. All right. Taking the much needed pause and break this week in order to recharge your batteries. Now, the Star card appears after a Tower moment happened. I'm getting that there was chaos. There were unexpected changes, unforeseen changes that happened with you recently. But being the Star's energy, there's so much more to look towards the future, Leo. Stay optimistic, stay positive, develop an optimistic outlook as well. Because I feel like right now, what you need to know is that everything is working out eventually for your higher good. You may not see it that way at the moment. There might be a feeling of loss. There might be a feeling of, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know how to overcome everything that I'm facing at the moment. But with the Star card, try your best to stay optimistic. Connect to the part of you that is hopeful. All right. Now, it's saying here that you are divinely protected, divinely guided. The stars are aligning to work in your favor. Yes, wow, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there's some type of new beginning here for you. Something that you've always wanted, something that you've always dreamed of manifesting. And I feel like this is a gift from universe for you, Leo. But it's not something that just landed on your lap. I feel like this is months and weeks and years for some of you of hard work. Finally, this type of new beginning that you are going to be receiving is something that you can reap the benefits for long term. All right, the seeds that you are planting as well are for long term. You may not see the outcome just yet. The journey may be far ahead in the future. But remember that the seeds you're planting here are for long term. You're also gaining a lot of stability in the area of your emotions and mentally as well. All right, and like I said, what you've been through has been pretty challenging, chaotic. There might have been a feeling of being broke down, all right? Like a lot of things have been stripped away. But now with the Hermit card, as you reflect this week, you're going to be in this meditative state, all right? As you meditate, there's going to be a lot of spiritual downloads. A lot of things you're going to come to realize about yourself. Now with the Hermit, it's inevitable that you will find yourself detaching from a group or presence of other people. And the point of this meditative state is for you to really heal and connect with who you are on a soul level. Reviewing all the experiences that you've just recently been through, and also just letting the lessons sink in, Leo. All right? This is really what's going to strengthen you to face what the future brings. Okay? Now just be careful because the Hermit does have its downfalls. All right? It can be good to connect with who you are on a soul level. Know yourself first before knowing others, right? But when done a little bit extreme, we can run the risk of feeling very disconnected, feeling very withdrawn. All right, it's like we're too confined. So find balance is what the cards are saying once you feel like you're ready to reach out. The Three of Swords, okay? So it feels like the wound is still very much fresh, Leo. But the good thing is you have overcome such challenges. You are definitely out in the darkness now and into the light. And also I see here a sense of victory, okay? But yes, the wounds are still fresh. But these wounds or these scars are a testimony of what you've been through. It's not to remind you of the pain, but remind you of your strength. Okay, so have the courage of your conviction here, Leo. Don't be afraid to make the necessary changes as you go in this meditative state. I see that you're about to make a choice as well to put yourself over others. And I feel like what this heartbreak was, this heartbreaking situation, this emotional shift that happened with you lately, it's going to be a testimony of how you're able to overcome things. You're still strong. You're still standing. That itself is a gift. Okay? Now, you might still be feeling a little bit of the after effect of the struggles that you've been through. It still may perhaps have its toll on you energetically, psychologically for some of you. And you're still in the process of making peace with that. But the guidance is to not be confined with the past, Leo. Okay? Stand your ground. You have already put up with what there was in the past as long as you could. But now that you're out, this is a good time for healing and making peace with all that was. All right? So stay strong. We have here the Father of Wands energy. Yes, you are coming across as the Father of Wands. In the area of your career and creative projects, as always, you are the leader. You have a very strong presence. Regardless of what people know or don't know about your personal life, this is how you are coming across towards others, to the public's eye, all right? You're somebody that holds so much power and authority, all right? But you're also very passionate. You're also somebody that gives your all when you believe in something. This week, it's an excellent time to put your intentions and know that you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you set your mind into. I do feel like a lot of you are getting back on track. There's some creative project that you have going on here. Could also be your business for some of you. But like I said, you are the leader here. You're a person of strong will, okay? Now, a lot of people may have also tried to compete with you. I'm getting that. Yeah, Three of Cups energy. There's this feeling of others wanting to compete with you, others wanting to take what was that you had, all right? But they can never go through what you've been through, and so they can never understand what it took to be in this position that you were in. Now, the Three of Cups energy here, I do feel like there's still something to celebrate here, Leo. Yeah, I know that you're still licking your wounds here with the Three of Swords. But like I said, something to celebrate is that you're still standing, you're still strong, you're out of the darkness and you're into the light. Okay? What better way to heal than being around people that can uplift you, that can support you? I do feel like whatever that chaotic event was, it was universe that stepped in. It was divinely orchestrated. You will come to realize in time that this was out of your hands, out of your control. Whatever that was, it needed to happen in order for you to break free. Because like I said, what was been stripped away from you was something that you put up with as long as you could. But now the universe is forcing you, propelling you like the wind propels you to shift your direction altogether. Finally, you get to see with the Hermit why that needed to be taken away from your life. And the Death card is here, major transformation. All right, Leo. I'm also getting here, you might have dealt with a Scorpio. There might have been some drama that played out. So something clearly is coming to an end. And I see that this week it's about coming into terms with how this will affect your life. And change can be very scary at first, Leo. But out in the long run, I do feel like this will create space and room for you to breathe and just be. This week is also about revisiting the past. And I know that some of you may not want to look back into the past, but it doesn't mean that you go back to it. It just means that it's an opportunity to face any past blockages that still has some kind of effect on you, that are still putting pressure on you, all right? To reach a sense of closure, all right? To find peace with all that happened. Because otherwise here, I see a lesson may resurface again, all right? Now we have the Lovers. Wow. Love definitely brings healing. Love from family, love from siblings, love from friends. There might also be somebody coming in that's going to help you heal. The Lovers card is a very strong soulmate connection. This might also been something that you recently walked away from. Could have been a long-term relationship, or somebody has broke your heart here, Leo, with the Lovers. But I'm getting that you're making a choice. You're making a choice to choose yourself. I'm also getting that some of you may have been recently ghosted. Let's see. Let's clarify the cards over here. Why is the Star card energy here, please? The Four of Cups energy. Okay, so this week there's going to be an offer of love or work that's coming in. Know that this offer is made sincerely, Leo. You may need to take some time to consider if this could be something acceptable to you. All right. Now, if you've been single for a while as well, if you are still feeling the fresh wounds that came from that separation, that breakup, take all the time that you need. But so long as you don't linger too much in the past or start to think that you've lost all the wonderful memories in the past, all right? Because you might be failing to recognize that the present moment is still very much desirable. You are still very much desirable. There's a lot of people that want to enter your life here, want to people that share their life with you, want to love you, okay? The Four of Cups, the story of this card, right, is when we feel we're not good enough, is when we feel like somebody is not appreciating what we have to offer. We keep on giving and giving and giving, and still somebody is failing to recognize that what we have to offer is something sincere. But that doesn't mean, Leo, that you are going to stop trying. It just means that imagine if you can give that kind of love towards yourself and eventually in time to that right person. Okay? Let's see. Why is the Ace of Pentacles energy here, please? I'm also getting that you might be the one who finally decided to reject somebody, all right? Because it was sort of a one-sided situation. It wasn't really something that was balanced, okay? Now, we have the Ten of Coins. Beautiful. Like I said, the seeds that you are planting now are for the future. The work that you're putting in with yourself is something that you're going to reap the benefits in the long run. So, Ten of Pentacles also talks about financial stability. It's clear that the foundation you are now building is where you're going to reap the benefits in the future, okay? There's also good investment coming towards you, a proposal of some sort, Leo, and has a potential for long term. Could also be good for manifesting more abundance, all right? Why is the Hermit card here, please? So we have the Four of Coins energy. So I feel like this card is all about clinging on to things too much, hoarding, right? Emotional hoarding. That makes it hard to let go, makes it difficult to make space for something new. So Four of Coins, I also see that in this meditative state, you're going to realize this is no longer the path that I want to take. There's going to be a shift from practical towards spiritual. Leo, it's like you want to find deeper meaning. You want deeper relationship, all right? Yes, you could feel rather safe and content being on your own, but be careful with Four of Coins if you stay too long in this hermit mode, okay? Because I see here confinement. Perhaps you've been feeling complacent about the idea of reconnecting after what you've been through, after a heartbreaking situation. Hermit and Four of Coins, I definitely have been there myself as a healing. Some of you might be cutting out social media. Some of you might be cutting people out. You know, you feel like it's safe, but over time, Leo, it can get pretty lonely. It can get pretty. There's a feeling of being too out of touch with reality here. All right, for those of you that are extremely going on a hermit mode, so balance is still needed. I know what they say, that silence can get pretty addicting, or solitude can get pretty addicting, and I've been there myself, Leo. All right, but you might be missing out on other opportunities for your soul to feel nourished, enriched, if you neglect opportunities or people out of your life. So balance is definitely needed. Why is the Three of Swords energy here? We have the Ten of Wands energy. So yeah, you're coming into terms of this kind of ending and how this is going to affect your life. I'm also getting here, finally, a burden is going to be lifted from you. The universe is going to help you lift this burden up, okay? This is a good time to reach out and not deal with these emotions on your own, because I'm getting that some of you might have a tendency to bottle feelings and not express them to others. Over independence is what I'm getting. I read somewhere, Leo, hermit, right? Ultra independence, where we feel like we don't need anybody in our life. It's actually a trauma response. I read somewhere that this can even go way back in our childhood. You know, that absent parent. For some of you, it's lovers that may have promised you that they're going to be there for you, or friends that have taken more from you. So we create the shield away from neglect, abandonment, feelings of being used, feelings of being taken advantage of. And so being independent is our trauma response. But the thing is, you have to become aware as well that this is not just a way to live life. All right, don't let fear confine you. Don't let fear be the only reason as to why you're not taking a chance on people, taking a chance on something new. Okay, most of this is, I feel, very much psychological, Leo. So have the courage here to try again. I know that you're choosing yourself now over others, but We're also made to socialize. We're not meant to be on our own. It's not very a normal energy to always be in the hermit for far too long. Why is the Father of Wands energy here, please? We have the Ten of Cups. Wow, what did I say? So, Ten of Cups energy, very beautiful this week. There's an opportunity here to connect with loved ones. It could be a family function, a family gathering. When you are in the energy of the Ten of Cups, you're very much centered and grounded, Leo. All right, I see that this is a good time to build bridges. It's a good time to organize something. All right, this might be a good time to reconnect with family, with loved ones as well. So don't waste this energy, Leo. Don't isolate yourself too much. You just have to find the right people. It may not necessarily be family, but those you consider family. Just that feeling of, I'm not going through this alone. It definitely has an effect on you. We have the Strength card. All right. So you are strong. You're definitely strong. And you're still standing your ground. All right. I also see this card as you have the ability to handle all the pressure and stress with grace. If you are dealing with some kind of conflict, disagreement, or any sort of psychological battle or warfare at the moment, you have the strength. Dig deeper, Leo. The strength also talks about the mastery of our instinct, our tendency, our impulses. Some of you, the impulse could be to isolate yourself. The impulse could be to cut people out. The Strength card even talks about forgiveness here. Forgiveness as a way to break karmic cycles, okay? Why is the Death card over here? But most importantly, the person that you need to forgive is yourself. All right? Because there might be a feeling of, I no longer want to put myself in that situation. Why did I allow myself to do this, to do that? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's things that are now working into your favor. You may not still feel or see this, but all the small changes that you're about to do is going to amount to really drastic change. All right. Sometimes we go through life, we encounter ups and downs. There's just a lot of uncertainty right now, especially with what's going on around the world. We feel as though we have zero control over things. All right. And yes, it's true that there are forces beyond our control. That's the Wheel of Fortune. But remember that through this tides of change that you're going through, the deeper life lessons emerge out of the darkness. And now that you're into the light here, Leo, it's time to take stock and take inventory of what lessons you've gained. And I'm also getting here, it's about knowing what sort of patterns repeatedly emerge in your life. Karmic lessons, cycles that you go through, or lessons that persist. Remember that how you choose to respond to these circumstances speaks a lot about the outcome that you're going to manifest, okay? So you can choose to further isolate yourself, which is not going to bring any change or any happiness, joy in. But you can choose to make smarter decisions this time around and be in the energy of love. There's so much love all around you, Leo. You are loved definitely by many. All right, I feel like you just have to be around the right people who loves you back. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles. I see you guys moving forward, and Nine of Pentacles, you're going to come into terms with everything that happened, feeling a lot stronger, more stable, more grounded. Nine of Pentacles is also single, independent, standing strong in your conviction. I see you being a little bit too cautious when it comes to relationship, but slowly you're opening up. You might just be putting yourself first for now because you're coming to realize the most important person, first and foremost, that you need to take care of is yourself and not neglect yourself, okay? So that is your reading. Let's see what the advice is for you, Leo. You may choose to take the advice or not. It's completely up to you. You might also be letting go of a person who's in and out of your life. It's an on and off relationship. All right, Leo, and you feel like you were heavily attached to this person. But what you want really is stability. What you want is somebody that can build something long-term with you, okay? So you're coming to realize that I need to create a healthier relationship with myself first, so I will become more aware of what people I manifest in my life. What is your advice for Leo, please? So we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay, let's see. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone is in your path, is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of all lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interest at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. So some of you, this could talk about a special friend in your life. And like the card said, they could be with you for a month, a year, or a lifetime. All right, but you just have to treasure the ones that matter here, Leo. The ones that love you back, the ones that reciprocate, the ones that mirror the same kind of energy that you give, okay, as you heal. So this is your reading. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe and take care of yourself at this time. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.